Wesco, Chris Fennell, Josh Hutter-Layton, Timothy Wu, and now Harry.
That's insane.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. We've got one more slot to fill in this top 8, and it's on our turbo match, so let's watch it right now.
All right.
All right, David Foster versus Andrew Cuneo. Can he join what is a stacked top 8? David has had a great run here this weekend. He drafted 5-color in one of these drafts. I think it was the one previous. I don't think it was this one, though we will find out shortly. It might actually have been this one, judging by the fact that he's got 4 of the 5 colors already.
It looks like Cuneo there on the left.
Yes, that's Cuneo.
And a Battle Priest growing up opposite him. That's a
TikTok again.
great card.
And a Morph plus Disown Ancestor join. Oh, here's Planewalker again. We saw that have a huge effect on the last match that we watched.
But the Ruthless Ripper able to trade with it.
Ruth, she'll get you. That's awesome. That's about the best case scenario, I would say.
Oh, and a Mardu Rough Rider. Wow. That's a great way to deal with an Archer's Parapet.
No kidding. And also he's got the Battle Priest all the way up to 5, so that can get through on its own as well. It's got lifelink now too.
But you know, there's no blocking on Cuneo's side as long as that Mardu Rough Rider's there. So the kill shot takes out the Rough Riders. It's a good sign for Cuneo. If he didn't have something there, I think he was in big trouble.
Right, but he's still in trouble.
He is still
He's
in
actually in big trouble here.
Yeah.
In fact, now he's facing down 2 5 or more power threats. That Parapet is just not doing enough.
Let's treasure cruise and see what we can find.
I mean, I know what he's looking for.
Yep. I do too. And I wouldn't be surprised.
It starts with a D, it ends in Unblast.
And Cuneo blocking because his life total is getting really low. Will we see a Dune Blast here?
Oh, this is a little reckless here.
Is it? No Dune Blast.
He doesn't have Dune Blast. He is just fighting, hoping to draw it. Wow.
We know that he has 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know if
really
David Foster knows that. And he found the Dune Blast.
And nothing from Foster, so now.
But nothing from Cuneo either.
But
where's the follow-up? Okay.
He's getting all his lands.
Seeking Horizons here. I mean, he's happy to have those cards out of his library, but he needs some action and he needs it now. His life total has to be quite low at this point.
Yeah, and there's that Morph. Can it compete with the Falconer? You know that he's just going to put a token on that Falconer. No. Yes.
Attack before blocks.
Oh,
give
that's
it flying.
That's it.
And that's going to do it. Wow, Dragon Scale Boon. Instant speed before blocks, brings it up in the air, and gets it to lethal. Sidisi's Pet cannot hang. And David Foster is 1 game away. He's got to beat Andrew Cuneo, though.
Yeah, with his 2 Dune Blast deck.
Yeah, he saw one of them. And by the way,
it lost.
0 for 5 on Dune Blast today. We have seen 5 Dune Blasts hit the stack, and none of them win the game.
So, you know, who would have put odds on that one?
Not me.
No.
Now, Andrew Cuneo, though, staunch defender of Dune Blast, says, I've got 2 of them, and I'm going to win a game off of that. Let's see if it's going to be this one.
He needs to win 2 off of it.
David Foster, though, is going to change the way he plays. I mean, you saw him play that Salt Road Patrol.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's not going to do that this time.
Usually the first time the Dune Blast is cast is the most effective.
Right.
In a match, that is.
Yeah, and now in a game, it's the second one that counts.
Of course, yeah. So you may see Cuneo run him out with the doubles.
It's true. All right, now that's a nice start from David Foster. He's got a nice individual threat that's very high power, though. Cuneo doesn't seem too worried about it as he attacks with the Morph and then has played the Parapet to block. And yeah, nothing going there. So this is looking very good for Cuneo in the early stages, but a lot of action to come here. Yeah,
the Salt Road Patrol is not a card that scares Cuneo. The Mardu Rough Rider, perhaps. As he deploys yet another Morph, Cuneo with a bunch of Morphs and a Parapet just turning on a Rough Rider, that is a big attack.
Here's a huge attack. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
It looks like he targeted the Parapet with the Mardu Rough Rider.
All right, so he's just going to let the Morphs do what the Morphs do. So one of them is probably going to trade for that bear. Oh, but there's a Dragon Scale Boon again.
That is a big hit. So Cuneo in trouble in a lot of lands before he can get to a Dune Blast.
Including white he needs as well.
Yep.
Unless that's a Scoured Barrens. But either way, he's only on 5. He needs 2 more to get there.
So
Pinewalker, though. No way, a throttle post blocks.
Cuneo is in big trouble here.
He's got another Pinewalker.
He does, but
that doesn't do enough here.
Rough Rider.
He is in huge, huge trouble. Flying?
As in
that could be lethal.
Falconer.
We don't know life totals exactly, but this is going to be very, very low.
Cuneo has to go land Dune Blast this turn.
It's got to be Dune Blast.
And
he does have a... No, he has Scoured Barrens, right?
Oh, he does.
Do you see it there? Yeah. It's an Alabaster Kieran. Is that enough?
Rough Rider attacks.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
David Foster's in.
Beats the double Doom.